Hi, I'm Maureen from Capstone. Satima's putting on a special seminar today, and she's invited some Cornhill Business Association members to come down and hear how she builds a great website and how she boosts sales through SEO and social media. I want to take a sneak peek and see what she's up to. Let's go see.
Can't improve what you can't measure. So one of the tracking tools that I use, and it's free, is called Google Analytics. You should be like looking at Google Analytics to see how, per day or by week or by month, how much traffic is coming to your website. And then out of those, how many is picking up the phone and calling you. So you need to track that, okay? So now I want to share with you 7 keys that's really working for us, and I think it's good fundamental principles. The design, it doesn't have to be pretty, but it has to look clean and professional, not like homemade. Somebody just put it together, and it needs to be targeted to your target audience. So you have to know your clients very well and what moves them and what motivates them, and it should just fit in with the rest of your marketing message. And just I think, like, when people do the do-it-yourself websites, people can tell it was done by one of the free tools or whatever, and I don't think it sends the right image on a professional business. So I'd spend a little time and a little money and get a good website, professional looking website design. Speed, make sure that it's being hosted by a good company that has, it's not real slow, it doesn't have a lot of flash music, all that. Nobody really cares. They're more, somebody thought it was cool and they put it on there, but I don't really think it helps sell, unless you're selling something that, like if you're designing a table and you want to show it in 360 view, and that's when you can use flash. Or if you're selling like a violin instrument that plays great music, maybe that's when music makes sense. But the rest of the time, keep all that off. It just makes pages slow. Navigation, there's nothing worse than the user not being able to know where things are. So make sure that it's easy to find. Test your website. Make sure there's no broken links, missing images, and forms that don't work. It happens all the time, so make sure everything on your website it's working and takes you to the right place. Content, you've got to spend some time writing good content. You've got to figure out what is your unique selling proposition. Why should I visit your spa over the other spas in Rochester? What makes you unique? What makes you special? Make sure that it is in every single one of your pages, and you remind people. And the other thing is good content. I'll get into that a little bit later. Content is also very critical for search engine optimization. So Google wants to know that you're not a static site, that you're actually continually updating your site. So changing your content is very important. Number 5, develop a site map. This not only lets the user, but also anybody doing all the search engine crawlers know exactly how your site is mapped, and it helps you get higher position in search engine, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Always have a call to action. A lot of people put up websites because they just want to tell people what they do. But I think that's a huge opportunity that you're not taking advantage of. There should be a call to action, whether you want them to buy something, you want them to download a free report, a free consultation, a free trial offer, print a coupon, submit it for a contest, a newsletter sign up. You have to ask them whatever it is, and you really shouldn't have multiple offers. There really should be one offer because you don't want to confuse the user. So. But there needs to be an offer so that you can track how well you're doing. And then the marketing. I mean, think of, when you have a website, think of it as you're opening a store. You're opening another office. I mean, it really needs to be promoted as such. You need to let the search engines, let the world know that it exists, because if people don't know that where you have this site, nobody's going to come to it, and therefore you're not going to get any business. So there are many ways to drive customers to your site. Some of these include traditional advertising. You can do search engine marketing, which I'll get into. You can do link building. This is where other businesses or other people are linking into your site that makes Google think that you're important. Creating your email list, sending emails, sending newsletters out. So these are all things you can do to try to get customers to your site. You can do promotions, you can do contests. Like when we first started our Facebook business page and we wanted lots of likes, so how do you do that? I mean, you basically, anything can be done if you focus on and promote it. So we did a contest. I mean, if you go to our Facebook business page and you leave a comment, you'll be entered to get a $20 Wegmans gift certificate. So guess what? Next month we had a bunch of people, so our numbers went up. So I mean, you have control over it, and you can drive people to the behavior that you want. Okay, so here's an example I want to show you. So say you woke up this morning and you go into your
Well, there you
office
have it.
and you-
7 great tips to build your website and your sales
so
in about 5 minutes.